Thank you for joining us. I'm Chris.
And I'm Cheryl. And today we're in Allentown. We're at Little Lehigh Nursery, a fish nursery. And let's go check this nursery out so we know what we're looking at when we're looking in the rivers and the creeks.
Hey, I was never at a fish hatchery before. Hey, do you know where fish sleep?
In a riverbed.
Oh, I can never get one over on you. Alright, let's check out this nursery.
And there's walking paths here because it connects to the park. But welcome to the Little Lehigh Trout Nursery. And there's going to be lots of these boards, so I'm just going to stop here and hopefully you can read it. This board does say, "Welcome to Little Lehigh Trout Nursery, one of the oldest continuously operated trout nurseries in the country. Here you can see baby trout no bigger than a man's finger, called fingerlings, and feed the fish with special food that help them grow." And this is my view from here. And I can see where the fish are kept right down there. And here's just another information board about getting around the nursery. A lot of information, I like that. This is a little closer look, but we're going to get much closer in a second. And you can smell fish everywhere. And here's a huge board that's identifying the nursery trout. So let's go up to each one. That's the brook trout, the brown trout, the rainbow trout, the golden rainbow trout, and the hybrid trout. And I see a bunch of fish in there. I wonder if the camera can pick it up. Chris, what do you think of this fish hatchery?
Well, there's more fish here than I've seen in any river before.
You're absolutely correct, there is. And I don't know if you can see it, but these fish are smaller. You do not feed these fish. But you can see them in there, I just don't know how clear the camera's going to pick them up. And this tank doesn't have nothing in it. Maybe they're cleaning it or something. And here's another information board. The trout you see here are busy growing. Their eggs are laid at a fish hatchery operated by Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission. After they hatch, they rode here in a specially made truck. The nursery provides the food and conditions that trout need to grow to legal fishing size. When the trout are big enough, they can be released into the city's streams. So let's go up a little bit to the board so you can stop and read it at different points. And some of these are very hard to see. Ah, this water is much clearer. You can see this better. Swim, fish, swim. Well, this one has a lot more. Boy, they're all really swimming away in there. Now we're getting a better picture of these. Look at all of them. Wow, that is so many fish. I have never seen so many. But I know what trout looks like now. Hi, everybody. And I believe the netting is to keep the fish safe and keeping the birds from eating too many of the fish. But I see something else down here, so let's go check this out. And there's more fish in here. That's a long ways. And of course, there's more trout in here. I've never seen so much fish.
I'm hungry.
Chris, he's always thinking of food. Look at that pretty orange color down on the bottom of them. That's pretty. Fish lips. And all these fish, but not a one to catch. This is just another view of this place. And I don't know, I think that's a private residence. And did you notice the birdhouse?
I noticed a breach of security here.
You're right. A place easily that birds can get in. You're free, you're free. Spring raceway systems as trout hatcheries and nurseries provide more oxygen and flush away the increasing amounts of waste produced as the fish grow bigger. The raceway allows water to be exchanged more quickly to maintain optimal water quality and the correct oxygen levels. And the nursery's spring raceway is tapping into the Little Lehigh Creek. In the early days of the hatchery, General Trexler built large rearing ponds. The demand for his trout grew, and the general decided to enlarge capacity even more. The large rearing pond was fed by a raceway from a dam built upstream. Trexler installed a water wheel and pump along the bank to pump creek water to the west side ponds. Today, the Little Lehigh Trout Nursery operates the Briarwood Raceway in front of you. It is the active system for enhancing the oxygen in the water for the nursery trout. And here are the pictures. The thing we were just looking at is the Briarwood Raceway in today's nursery is the last one remaining from the large Trexler era hatchery complex. The netting protects the trout from predatory birds and animals. I knew it. But there's a breach down there. And I'm going to read this sign, but I can't find any big trout over here. These trout are displayed here because of their impressive size. They are the nursery's trophy trout. Rather than stocking streams, they will live here permanently, so visitors can marvel at their huge dimensions. And I've walked all around here, and I haven't seen no trophy trout. I'm so sad. Oh, there is one in there, way up there, and it is huge. And I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up, but it was huge. It's right around that vicinity. Let me go over towards over there and see. And there's another one down there. And that's not the biggest one I've seen. I've seen one twice that size. 3 times that size, but I don't know where that guy went. And I don't even know if the camera's picking it up. And here is some more. But with the lighting and the fence, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up until I get home. And look at the footage. Aha, I think I found some. Sitting over here. These are these trophy trouts. Of course, that one's not real big. But, yeah, maybe it is big. And here's some more of those trophy trouts. They're just sitting in one spot. And right off the bat, sorry for my shadow, or the shadow of the camera. Full-grown trout. I guess they're in this container. Eventually, trout grow big enough to stock area streams. In most nurseries, trout stay for about 1.5 years. At Little Lehigh Trout Nursery, they stay for about 2.5 years. So here's the sign if you want to continue to read it. And again, another breach for predators to get in. But let me get, this is a good place for me to get a view of them. With the water, it's kind of hard to see them, but I can see them. Hi, fellas. Boy, you people sure get your exercise in. Swim, swim, swim. All right, let's walk over here, get that board. Let me just do something else. At Little Lehigh Trout Nursery, you may hand feed the fish using the fish foods for sale at the White Snyder's house, or from the nursery fish food vending machine. In the wild, trout rarely feed at the surface, but when they do, you will see boils on the water. Sometimes you can even hear fish splashing bugs off the surface of the water, or see them jump out of the water to haul its insects. Here's a wishing well for your contribution and telling you to get the food at the hatchery house way over there. And here's the plaque on the wishing well.
Let's go buy some fish food.
And this board is about all the new arrivals. Fingerlings. They're young fish, 1 to 3 inches long. They hatch from eggs in our hatchery. And here's the sign. And sorry for the shadow.
What did they say? These were finger looking good.
No, Chris, they said they're fingerlings. They're supposed to be small, 1 to 3 inches. But these, or a lot of these, look bigger than 3 inches. But you got the food.
Yep.
All right, let's feed them a little. Let's see if they go after it.
I see the around it.
I see the food on the top. Let's see if they go up after it. Come on. Eat a couple. Throw some more in, Chris. Oh, there they go. There they go. Ah, there they go. Yeah, throw some more.
Throw some more.
I'm making a lot of splashing getting them.
Throw some more.
Oh, they splashed us. They sure let these fingerlings get a little large.
I don't think they're fingerlings anymore. They were fed too much.
Yeah, they were fed a lot because they were bigger than 1 to 3 inches. Though I have to say that the board did say that the trout will live at the nursery for about 2 years and reach about 14 to 16 ounces before being released. The average size of trout upon release is roughly 12 inches. So maybe these are getting ready for release. Let's keep looking. Maybe we can see the smaller ones. All right, Chris is going to feed some more right here. Let's see what happens. Oh, there they go.
Throw some more in now.
Just throw another handful. Oh, yep, there they go after it. Well, they're hungry. Oh boy, we're getting splashed. All right, this is our last handful. Well, we hope you enjoyed that, guys. Hope to see you in a stream very soon.
Or my sushi plate.
Press. Yes, and I believe the sign says this is a private residence. Well, we really hope you enjoyed Little Lehigh Trout Nursery, because this was a lot of fun actually, and now I know what a trout really looks like. So we'll see you next time. Keep watching.
You know, I really like this place, but I think now I'm gonna go get some fish and chips.
Oh, Chris.